Hello there, my lovely darklings and metal mystics, and welcome back to another Sacred Shadow Flow yoga sequence. So let us just get warmed up on our mat, sitting down cross-legged, sitting up nice and tall, crown reaching for the sky, navel to spine, shoulders softly rolled up, back and down, chin parallel to the earth, grounding down, tuning into the breath, centering for just a moment after all we've done today. Inhaling deeply through the nose and letting it all go out the mouth. Maybe even placing one hand over the heart and the other on our lower belly as we witness the miracle of breath, slowing down our breathing in every repetition. Breathing in deeply through the nose and letting go of all lingering tension, all lingering resistance. Wonderful. And as I always like to do, we're just going to release our hands and do some semicircle neck rolls. I love to do this. I taught a few classes today, and that's something I love to do every time, maybe even full rotations as we bring our right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and rolling towards the back, really feeling those muscles in the cervical spine warm up or stretch depending on how your day was. Now let us reverse the direction, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, and towards the back. Nice and easy, gentle, and always coming from a place of peace. One more time in this direction. And once we have made our way back to center, bringing our head back up and raising our arms up on the inhale, lowering our right arm down to the mat, reaching up and over to the right, feeling a beautiful stretch in the side of our waist. Exhale as we sweep our arms over to the other side. Exhale to sweep. Inhale to reach. Really feeling our upper back warm up here, offering it some love for our shoulders. Always making sure that our arms and our hands are always as energized as the rest of our body. Let's just do that one more time on each side. Exhale to sweep with grace and control. Inhale to reach up and over to the right. On our next inhale, we're going to bring both arms up, sitting up nice and tall, palms facing each other, even looking up for good measure. And exhale to lower our arms all the way down. Once again with grace and control, seeing how our body can surprise us, scooping butter as we roll out our wrists down to the ground. Beautiful. Coming on to our sits bones once again, one stretch I always love to do is my hamstring stretch. Those are like the strongest muscles of the body, not only just our glutes, but just our thighs. Think about how our thighs support us in every moment. Our powerhouse, the abs, the lower back, the buns, the hips, our thighs included. So our legs are outstretched in front of us, feet flexed, toes pointed upward. We're coming into our rows. Inhale to start. Exhale as we round and lower over our straightened legs. We're going to be creating several motions here. Doing some forward shoulder rolls as we arch and round our spine, also stretching out our hamstrings in the process. Let's just do this 2 more times towards the front and reverse the direction. I always love to do this in every one of my classes, online and in person. It just feels so good. It gives all of our body some love. Taking it towards the back this time. Inhale to prepare. Rolling our shoulders backward as we round over our legs and arch towards the back, feeling a beautiful squeeze in our shoulder blades. Once again, all parts of our body are not only just being warmed up, but stretched and prepped for today's mini practice. Wonderful. Let's just do that one more time. Rounding and lowering, rolling our shoulders backward and arching ever so slightly. Beautiful. Making our way into a tabletop position so we can do some cat-cows. So we're coming into a neutral spine here, navel to spine. Our shoulders are directly over our wrists, hips directly over our knees, gaze is forward. We're going to inhale, arching our spine as we gaze upward, heart, chin, and arm. Exhale to round our spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. So we can keep up with that motion, but I always like to offer some intuitive movement here. Every class I teach, regardless of the demographic, the age, the vibe, always making sure that we're authentically expressing ourselves by adding in some intuitive movement in a way that feels good for us right now. Sometimes a certain asana doesn't really cut it for us all the time. Maybe there is a different way that we like to move, and we're going to honor that right now. Let's just take 2 more deep breaths here to honor what your body would like to explore at this moment, even if it's stillness. So let's just come back to a quick child's pose, inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. Beautiful. If you need another moment here, understandable, stay right there. If not, let's return to our tabletop position. Awesome. Once again, neutral spine, navel to spine. So we're just going to extend our left leg behind us, pointing our toe and pulling it in between our hands, going into a little bit of a low lunge here. Stretching out our hips, our inner thighs, shining our heart forward for just a moment. We're going to inhale to come backwards, straightening out our leg, flexing our foot, and exhale back to our low lunge. Maybe even reversing the direction or reversing the way in which you would like to breathe. Maybe exhaling here and inhaling here feels better for you. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So now we're going to come into a little bit of a single leg stretch and walk our hands towards the center of our mat so we can go into our gate pose. Beautiful. Making sure that our left foot is in line with the short end of our mat. We're going to inhale as we reach our right arm up and over, just like what we did for our stretch. Gaze is upward, palm facing downward. Beautiful. Coming into a little bit of a flow here since we're already experts at this. We're going to inhale to reach up and over and exhale as we bring our right leg down, our right arm down, reaching up our left leg, an extension, and reaching our left arm up and over once again. So inhale to gate, exhale as we flow over to this side. Beautiful. Let's just do this 3 more times here. Truly flowing through this, being graceful and gentle with every moment. Beautiful, reaching up and over and coming back into our single leg stretch. Wonderful. Bringing our left leg back into our tabletop so we can do that on the other side. Inhale, reaching our right leg back in extension and bringing our foot in between our hands. Warming up our leg here as we come into our low lunge and single leg stretch. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times here. Doing this very smoothly, almost gliding. Awesome. So I'm going to do my best to walk around here. Wherever you are, you're able to do that seamlessly. I want to make sure I'm following you or facing you. So coming back to the center of our mat, bringing our right leg this time. Foot is in line with the short edge of our mat. Body is in line with the long edge of our mat. We're going to slide our right hand down our right leg, reaching our left arm up and over this time. Beautiful. One more deep breath here as we inhale, gaze upward. Exhale, letting it go. Coming into our flow. Inhale. Exhale, coming into our arm down to the mat. Placing our left hand down to stabilize us as we lift our right leg off the floor and reach our right arm up and over. Gaze is upward. Let's just do this 2 more times. And last one. Coming back into our gaze for just a moment. Beautiful. Bringing both hands back down to the mat. Coming into a quick child's pose. Maybe even a sip of water. Wonderful. Taking your time here. Always breathing. Quick little balasana. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. So we're going to inhale, coming into a quick Ustrasana, camel pose. Go into kneeling. We'll do that halfway at first. Option to bring both of your fists onto your lower back. Maybe your palms feel better. We're going to reach all the way back if we can, pushing our hip bones out, heart shining up to the sky. Collarbones broadening. One more deep inhale. If you need to come back for just a moment or come into another child's pose, perfectly fine. But I'm going to get right back into that once I am ready. Pushing it outward, and we're going to come into a little bit of a flow as we warm up our back. So maybe sitting down for another moment. Inhale, coming back into our camel pose. Exhale, lowering our buns to our heels, and inhale back to camel. Whatever you would like to do as we do our mat series today, just on the ground. One of my favorite things to do while on the mat. So now we're going to be coming into a little bit of a flow. We did this similarly to our warm-up. So now let's just do this as we are in camel. Coming back into our halfway expression or camel, or if you would like to come into the full expression, if you are ready, if your back is all prepped and primed, perfectly fine. What we're going to be doing now is inhale as we reach our right arm up and over to the left. Exhale, hinging over the front of our mat, and inhale, reaching up and over to the right. We're already professionals at this. We already know how to flow, to be fluid, to really go from pose to pose, asana to asana, with grace, coming from a place of peace, calm, and ease. Let's just do that one more time on each side. Last one until we come into our full expression of camel. Going there for a few seconds. Let's just say 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lowering back onto our heels, coming into a quick child's pose. Taking a deep breath here together, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Sip of air, sip of water, I always like to say. Beautiful. So since this is a very short mat series, let's just come into our last challenge of class. We're in our child's pose now. We can even come out of that and transition into cobra. This is cobra. Bending our elbows this way is cobra, and having our chest slightly elevated off the mat as our heart is shining forward is cobra. Wherever you would like to go today is perfectly fine. I like to straighten my arms, feeling that beautiful back bend. So let's even transition from that. We can go from child's pose, rounding our back, coming into a cobra. Inhale, arching back to child. Let's just do this 2 more times. Really warming up our spine here as we already did camel. but we're going to come into a bow. So let's just do this one more time. Inhale, pushing back to child's, and exhale, coming back into our cobra for just a moment, lowering our chest all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. So at this time, let's just practice a little bit. We're going to bring both of our arms outstretched in front of us, palms facing each other. Our legs are squeezing behind us, and our feet are together. We're going to inhale, lift up our upper body, our chest as much as we can off the floor, arms outstretched past our ears. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up our legs off the floor, toes pointed. Once again, feet and thighs are squeezing together. Exhale, lower. Can we do both at the same time? Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower gently. Beautiful. I think we're good to go. Let's grab on to our ankles, maybe even flexing our feet at first. We're going to inhale, lift our chest off the mat, lift our thighs off the mat. Option to stay right here or pointing our toes, lifting our thighs up even more and our chest as much as we can. Gaze is forward, rocking like a bow for our bow pose. Maybe even noticing that we rock back and forth like a bow, which is so, so cool. Let's just take a few more moments here, 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And lowering it all down. Beautiful. Our final challenge of class today. As we did our mini mat series, making sure that we are still challenged to end our day with ease, strength, and focus. Beautiful. Coming back into a child's pose for just a moment to counteract that deep back bend and all the back bends we've done so far. Beautiful. On our next inhale, returning back into our tabletop so we can do another quick cat-cow. Inhale to arch, exhale to round, or once again, embodying the water element by moving intuitively. I know I love my arches and rounds. I know I love to go back into a child's pose. Once again, I'm just answering the call of my body. My logical mind is bypassing here. I am being the antithesis of Spock right now from Star Trek. It is illogical, but that is such a beautiful thing. I'm allowing my body to do the talking. One more deep breath here, and we'll cool down from this mini sequence. Last one, inhale, and exhale, coming back to stillness. Rolling myself up back to kneeling for just a moment so I can cross my left leg over right, sitting evenly on my bun, sitting upright. Inhale, reaching my right arm up and twisting over to the left. Inhaling deeply, feeling that beautiful massage in our organs. And exhale fully. Doing that on the other side. Twisting deeply, still being evenly sat on our buns, on our tailbone, and twisting over to the right. Gazing past my right shoulder, crown facing upward, chin parallel to the earth. One more deep inhale. And exhale as I release myself from this twist. I'm going to now come into a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, pressing the soles of my feet together, fluttering my wings or my knees, grabbing onto my feet, still keeping my back straight or my spine long, fluttering out my wings, allowing this to feel good in my body, stretching out my legs from all we've done in this short series. One more deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to close my legs, Bring my legs back to outstretched. We've done this before in the beginning of class, but we're going to raise our arms all the way up this time, grabbing and interlacing our fingers as we place our palms up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. And exhale as I hinge over, grabbing onto the soles of my feet as far down as I can go for this beautiful stretch in the entire back. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. And on my next inhale, I'm going to gently stack my spine, articulating back up to upright. And exhale to round and lower back into our final resting position. As soon as I bring my hair out the way, Shavasana, taking our rest from all that we've offered our body. And at this time, continuing to softening our minds, softening our bodies, softening our hearts, beginning to deepen the breath as we bring movement back into the body, bringing our awareness back into the room, whatever way feels best for us, gently making our way over to one side, and peacefully making our way or coming back to a seated position. Either way, we're all going to meet in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressing into chest, chest pressing into thumbs, bowing down over our powerful heart, offering ourselves gratitude for all the physical nourishment we've offered our bodies today. Gratitude for movement, gratitude for another day of life. And I extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for allowing me to be your guide during today's practice. As always, it is an honor and a pleasure, and I'm so excited to see you again in our next video. With the fullness of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Much love.